a woo. The thing where you think say they sweet, they kill. So see, this is how this woman probably would have lost her life. She has come to enjoy another person's husband. And you know that he's married because you've come into his family home. You can see the pictures and everything. I don't know what people, honestly, all these people that go after married people, I don't quite understand. Both men and women. I don't understand. So many young men out there that are not married. So many young women out there that are not married. Still, now the married one, where you gonna go to? So assuming that woman fell from that top one-story building, maybe two-story building, that's where she would have lost her life, at least broken her legs because of a man. And that man, because he will see you in that condition, he will leave you and start going after another woman. And your own condition is permanent because that is a very long height, at least for someone of her age. Anybody that falls from that distance is going to break their leg at that age. Okay, I've seen something like this. First of all, I have seen this kind of video. This is about all these white people. The husband came back and then he met the woman with another man. And the man jumped from the top. He couldn't even get up when he fell. They had to call ambulance for him. I don't know whether that man survived that fall. Okay? And another one that I heard last month happened in America. The woman came back home and met her husband with another woman in bed in their matrimonial home. And she had those small, it's about all those small posh. She carried that small posh by both of them. Yes, by the two of them. So that's how both of them lost their life. She's now in jail. I don't know why people risk their life, honestly, for absolutely nothing. Why would you do that? You said it's your first time, but even if it's not your first time, you know he's married. Even if you don't know he's married, come on, you've come to his house, you've seen some evidence. Please, ladies, when we meet some of these guys, make we they check well. Even if they lie to you, talk say you know they're married, make you check well. That woman, in that her anger, she has every right to do anything to you. Anybody that catches their spouse with somebody, whether a man or a woman, you have every right to do everything. Even though caution is advised for those that can control themselves. Not everybody can control themselves. I beg, make we they get patience. Make we know they put hand for something what will become a problem tomorrow. You know? Can you imagine that? Look at that distance and she's wearing a towel. Hi. The shame. What if she fell down from that distance? Or that lady now, she went outside and she got all of those poi and they buy you. Then the husband will run away and your own don't go. What you go tell God? Let me know what you guys think. If you were the lady, what in that situation, what would you do? And I also blame the man. Why would you advise the woman to go through the balcony? Hey, you want her to die? How can you advise her to go down through that balcony? If you are a man in this situation, can you please drop in the comments what you would do? Is it advisable to ask the woman to jump down? Or how are you going to handle the situation? That is actually the question. How would you handle the situation as a man? And how would you handle the situation as a woman? You are with another man in their home. Whether you know that he's married or not is not the question. The bottom line is that the wife came back home and then knocked on the door and met both of you. How would you as a woman deal with that situation? And as a man, how would you as a man deal with the situation? You brought another woman to your matrimonial home, right? And your wife came back. What you go do? How you go handle the situation? Are you going to ask the woman to hide? Are you going to ask her to jump down from the house? Are you going to start apologizing to your wife and then ask the lady to go? How are you going to handle that situation? Because these things happen. And the way you handle that situation is very important. Especially for the men. Most of the time, the women can handle it better. They get angry and start fighting the other woman. That is usually the woman's reaction and the women's reaction. But for the men, most of the time, I think they lose their temper. most of the time the men lose their temper. They may even they may even buy the lady, or buy the man, or buy both of them. The thing they drive them crazy, you know. Abeg, make we know they do this kind of thing. You know good now. It's not good. It's not good to do this kind of thing in somebody's matrimonial home. No be if say when I even go one town sef, this one na in that person's home. Somebody goes to work, come back from work and meet you with the wife in his home, or goes to work, come back home and meets you with the husband in the home. If na you go like am. Have you ever had this experience? Please, I'd like some of you to share with us if you've had that experience. Maybe even if you are not married, even if it was when you were still in a relationship with someone, what happened when the lady came in, or when the guy came in and met both of you? Even if it's that they met both of you in a restaurant, or met both of you while you were walking on the street, how did you deal with the situation? You know, were you shocked to see your spouse? Were you shocked to see your girlfriend or your boyfriend? Did you expect them to be in that place at that time? Because most of the time, they don't know that the other person will come in or is coming back home, and then they just jam them like that. Hey God, wonder shall never end. And then they just jam them like that, and you get explain tire, no evidence. As a matter of fact, evidence is against you. Hey, now wow. See my sister. Can you imagine? And the man asked you to come out through the corridor, and you get mine climb the balcony. How you go get mine do that kind of thing? I don't understand. If I'm with that woman, okay, I found out that he's married, or maybe even I didn't get heart to come out of the corridor. I will not, because I can lose my life. Anything can happen at that situation. So please, kindly let me know what you guys think. Subscribe to this channel, subscribe to my page, like my videos, share my videos, and I'll see you on the next one.